It's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot woot. Hi everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. It is Thursday, July 10th. Is it the 10th, Kate? It is the 10th, 2025, and we are here with some fun fabric, some fun layer cake stuff, and just, some fun time with you. So we're going to take a minute, make sure we're all connected, make sure you say hi, make sure you like, share, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. And, woo, hello, hello. Oh, hot Las Vegas, 110 today. Woo-hoo-hoo, all sorts of fun stuff. Hi, Chris, hi, Jerry, hi, Barb, hi, Marilyn, hi, Sherry, Debbie, Lori, Jean. So good to see. I think we have people from both Facebook and YouTube. Can you see everybody on Facebook? All right, Kate's nodding that we're good. All right, so I posted the link for the show. We got that link live about 10 minutes ago, so yay, we were able to pull it off tonight again. So we have a new page for the show. We'll be adding the replay for the show to the bottom of that after. I did move away the June shows, so I need to figure out how we can have like a forever archive, but I don't want in that top menu for us to have to navigate through and do all sorts of crazy things. So we'll figure out some historic way to look at them, but for right now, we just have now the July shows in the top menu, and then in the bottom part where popular categories are, and I'm sitting there in that little circle, that goes to tonight's show. So, scrolling on the bottom there, I have the little note that this Saturday, second Saturday in July, we are going to be doing a fun little celebration here for our 19th anniversary as caretakers of Patchworks. And we invite you to come and celebrate with us. We are going to be offering a $5 gift card for your next purchase to all customers that come in and make a purchase of $25 or more. So we hope you're able to join us. We'll have some chocolates here and maybe a pattern or two for you to pick up. And and then drawings. We always have drawings, right? So we're going to be giving away some big gift cards. So it's going to be super fun, and we hope you can join us. If you aren't local, we will be doing the gift with purchase as well all weekend long, and we'll be sending those out digitally. The people who are coming in store will get something physical that they're able to take with them. So we want to, and we'll be sharing more information with that in our email tomorrow morning. All right, so can you believe it's been 19 years? Wow, yeah, Barb is saying 19, yeah. So, and for those of you that are newer to Patchworks, so I am the second owner of Patchworks. So our founder, Trudy Hughes, she created Patchworks back in '78. So, we are coming up on 50 years, right? Coming up on 50 years of Patchworks in a few years. So, Patchworks is almost as old as I am. Well, no, not quite. Not quite. I pretend to be younger than what I am. All right, so let us take a peek. We're going to first talk about the quilt behind me and about layer cakes. So tonight was a little bit of looking around because we didn't get a lot of fabric with the 4th of July holiday week last week, and warehouses being closed. A lot of them were closed 3rd and the 4th, and some of them even had short staff than on the 2nd. So then everything takes a little bit longer for transit and all that good stuff. So we have a new collection to show you tonight, but I thought it'd be a great time to talk about layer cakes. And I hung up this super fun quilt that hasn't been hanging for a while, and this is Marble Cake from Doug Lico of Antler Quilt Design, so we're going to talk a little bit about him. This particular curated layer cake that we cut, or I should say collection of 10-inch squares, because layer cake is just moda, we'll go through that, and then that's at a special price, and then we'll take a peek at our layer cake that we have in stock, as well as some layer cake patterns for you. And then we'll also feature Doug's collections of patterns that we have in the store, and then we'll take a peek at some new fabric. What do you think? All right, we are going to take a peek overhead and check out this fun collection. So we put this together a little bit ago, right? A little bit ago. For those of you that have been watching, you've seen this for a while, but now it's available at a super amazing price, so that's super awesome. And we cut these here. It was actually inspired by this piece here. So I thought, I called this collection Watermelon Picnic, and we have some fun fruit things. And then what I thought would be super fun is to just play with black and yellow, or I'm sorry, black and red and green and some white. So if you take the fruit pieces out, and we'll show you how, if you take the fruit pieces out, what can happen to it. A little bit of flour. I even put in some Halloween, right? Because what is a fabric collection that Julie curates without some Halloween fabric, right? Kate, did you know there was a Halloween print in there? Kate did not know there was a Halloween print in there. So this is curated between fabric manufacturers, between designers. We have some Kim Schafer in here. We have some classics. This is Fruit Loop by Basic Gray. We have some Patrick Lois Glisten in here. We have some Northcott Opulence. We have, can't see that one here, some grunge. Just fanning out some fabrics here for you to see. Ooh, we have some kitty litter from Dear Stella. Lots of fun things. So if you haven't seen this, some people might be thinking, well, I really don't want a watermelon quilt, Julie, so why would I buy that? But I want to show you that there's really only a couple fruit pieces, and otherwise you could use this even as a Christmas collection if you had wanted to. That was not the intent, but I could truly see. Oh, am I just showing you fabrics that you can't even see anymore? Oh my goodness. Kate, keep me on track here.
It hasn't updated yet.
Oh, it hasn't updated because she's seeing me on a time delay, so she can't tell me. Yeah. She's standing right in front of me, but yet still a time delay. It's really crazy. And then you have a time delay in the audience even further, so. Okay, so as we look at this, I am just going to quick pull back, and then we'll look at it a little. So do you see here? We have, this is fruit, this is floral. Okay, let's pull that back. I'm going to pull back this one that is multicolored, and well, maybe you think I'm crazy, so you're taking the bat out. And this one, and then these two fruits. And then, can we even zoom out and then zoom back in, maybe? So don't get seasick here. We're going to try to zoom out and zoom back in. Maybe. Or maybe not. There we go. All right. So really here you can see there are just lots of great colors here and a handful of little kind of novelty fabrics. Okay. So just wanted to share that with you. So that is that collection. It is available as watermelon picnic 10-inch squares for $33.59 on the site. And we have a handful left. We used it in this quilt here called Marble Cake. And let's take a peek at our patterns first. So I'm going to pull out and show you some layer cake patterns first. And then we will look at the other layer cakes that we have in the house. Okay, does that sound good? So for the patterns that we have, well, first got to look at Marble Cake. So Marble Cake is this one right here, and that's a Doug pattern. It's shown in a topper, a throw, and a queen. We made the throw size, we made the queen size, which is 84 by 84. We typically don't make things that are that big here in the store, but we wanted to showcase as much of the fabric as possible. Limon Cake, this one's fun. This one is also available to be made in a lap, throw, and a king. Carrot Cake, oh, he's just making me hungry here. And then, cake-wise, we have in the new Edgewood pattern, which is 10-inch square, 2.5-inch strip, and fat quarter friendly. We also have the handy dandy papers that go along with that. So if you preferred to paper piece, kind of have a fun summer project of paper piecing away, this is a great project. And then you can just flip and sew and stitch on the lines and don't have to think at all. Other layer cake things for you to look at are the by request Easy Layer Cake Quilts by Me and My Sister Designs that actually is published by Doug's company, which is kind of fun. And there are some great layer cake patterns in here. And so those are the layer cake patterns that I wanted to showcase today. Of course, we have a whole bunch of other ones, but while I'm showing you some of these layer cakes, which are really fun and easy to sew up, especially during the summer months when you want something, you know, kind of low commitment and have some of the color work be done for you, I thought that that's really a fun thing to do. So I am going to grab my stack of layer cakes, and if you see on the site, there's a whole collection that's dedicated to just layer cakes. The order that I'm showing you will be different from the order on the screen or on our page. I wasn't able to get them to show in the exact order, but we've organized them kind of by theme. So let me grab a stack to show you. So I thought we would start with like seasonal stuff, right? Why not? So we are going to look here at the seasonal stuff, and we have, let's see, so we always put these in plastic. I'm not quite sure how this is going to translate. This looks okay. So this is Acorn Hill. This is the Basic Gray Sweet Collection. And of course, for everything I'm showing you, we do have yardage to go along with it. So that's super fun. And these are really nice woodland animals. It's a fun basic gray. Ooh, super spooky. You know me, I love my Halloween. This is Art Gallery, Ghostly and Haunted. Is it Ghastly and Haunted? Ghostly and Haunted? Ghostly. Dear Stella, costume party with these fun animals. And there are some really fun sorbet kind of colors in here. So this one's super fun. Fabulous from Me and My Sister Designs. You know, our layer cakes we have like scattered all around the store, and so a lot of times people are like, oh, do you have any layer cakes? But you'll see we actually have quite a few. This is Adventale. This is the Art Gallery Christmas design here in the On Trend Mustard and the Seafoam green, crimson color, gingerbread. Perfect Christmas. Cute cats. Seeing the shimmer of the lights. Can we kind of see that there? Kind of. That's better? Is that better?
I think, yeah.
Okay. And then what I'm going to talk about in a little bit, Winter Friends by Deb Strain. Love Deb Strain and her fun traditional artwork. Tiny Christmas by Lizzie House. This has been all the rage, and I love these little stamps. They kind of go along with, you know, the Shop Hop fabric in a theme sense with those stamps, not necessarily in the colors. And there's some animals in there, and super fun. And then Love Blooms by Lella Boutique. And this is just a fun floral. So it's kind of fun. Okay. Ooh. So I'm checking the comments, and Susan's seeing from the Watermelon Picnic, she's seeing Christmas in July minus the watermelons. Yeah. Then we are going to hop over to some, from a seasonal standpoint, I think, well, we'll go patriotic and then we'll go summer, right? Because summer can be a season. So we have some Star Spangled. This is a really great clear red, white, and blue collection by April Rosenthal. And that was with the quilt that we had featured behind us last week. So really great line, and we bought a lot of layer cakes that you could have some to work with. We have Deb Strain's Patriotic line, Red, White, and Bloom. And this has some great florals in it. Nice crisp colors. And like it's all Deb all the time. This is the On Lake Time by Deb Strain, and perfect for summer. Ready to dip my feet into the lake. And then we have some pretty florals. We have Sandalwood by Three Sisters, and this is a subdued, soft florals here that have some that blue and some rose and a little bit of mustard. It actually goes with that Adventale line. Georgia, this purple and yellow, you just can't go wrong. That we have stitched up in the Cherish quilt that's in the front of the store. And, you know, we just kept ordering and ordering and ordering that fabric line because, I mean, purple and yellow is actually one of the most popular quilt combinations in Wisconsin. Purple and green with yellow. So, who knew? But that kind of makes sense because our state flower is the violet. Then we have the necessary neutrals of the Bella Solid 9900 color 98, which is an off-white, and the Bella Solid 9900 color 99. So let me know if solid layer cakes and or charm packs and or jelly rolls are things that you're looking for, because oftentimes people tell me they are, and then we get them, and then I don't know if people don't know that we have them or if we have the wrong colors. So let me know. Ooh, and then some fresh and bright ones. We have Raspberry Summer from Sherry and Chelsea. And Callie & Co. from Corey Yoder. Oh, I love this one. Rainier by Jessica Rose. From Create Joy Project, we have Wanderlust, which is a little bit deeper colors. And then the blue and yellow, which is also an amazing color combination in Wisconsin quilts, with Sunshine Blue. And then in our super contemporary world, we have Carousel, and this features the layer cakes from Ruby Star that were still rolled up. I think this is one of the last ones. And then Ruby Star has decided to go flat like their sisters over in Moda. And so this is Salutations. So that's what we have in layer cakes. Whew. Whew. Have I been talking for 3 hours, Kate? Almost, it feels like. Almost. So that is all of our fun layer cakes. How many of you like working with layer cakes? Let me know. Put a shout out in the comments so that I can see what you like to work with. So I think we should go straight to our box opening. What do you think? So we're going to do this a little different. Normally I have things like all ready to go, all nice and cut, so we can look at fat quarter bundles. Well, this came late this afternoon, and so Frank stayed late and received it, and Kate helped lug the boxes over here so that we could show it to you. But this is like really a live, like pseudo-live box opening, like for reals. So you're helping me do work. Thank you so much. Let us look at Winter Friends by Deb Strain. This is the new fabric line that came in this week. All right, so we're going to start by looking at the signature panel, okay? So it is still on the bolt. We have it in 2 colorways, and it's super pretty. So it is, we pull them off and sell them by the panel, right? Okay, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here how I can do it. Thank you, Kate. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. So we typically cut everything up. I'm going to walk a little this way. You can keep it there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So, do you see how beautiful that is? There is a center motif, and it is friends. What does it say, Kate?
Friends make the season merry.
Friends make the season merry. And so you have 2 birdhouses and a nest, and then just cardinals dancing there, perched on the branch. So those are super pretty. The panels are $9.49 each. They are live on the website. Whew, I had it initially set up as a pre-order, and Frank's like, oh, should I receive it before the show? And I said, that would be fabulous. So I didn't let him leave until we received it. And then he left right before we went live. And I said, Frank, everyone's going to be so sad that you went home. And he said, oh, that's okay. They'll just have to come on Saturday to see me, is what he said. Did he say that? He really didn't, but I thought that I would say that. Okay, so, and then this is the white, or the off-white version. So, thank you so much, Kate. All right. Super, super pretty, and I bet color-wise, a lot of it would work with that watermelon picnic layer cake. So, we have some wide backs with this as well, which is super exciting. So, we've been getting a lot of comments lately that we don't have any wide backs. And so we do have a selection of solid kinds, then thatched and grunge. But, and then we got in we have our Tulas and our Tim Holtzes and some Ruby Stars. So as some of these other lines had them available, we have been bringing them in. But it is a true statement that there's not a ton of selection out there. But these, look at this. This is super pretty. And this is $22 a yard, available now. So we have the snowflakes here. And can you see it okay with the plastic on it? I know that it's better without the plastic, but it has the plastic. Then we have it in the red background and the black background. There we go. Red and black. Very nice. Well, see, and this all goes with the quilt behind me. We planned it that way. We actually didn't. Okay, so in no particular order, we are just going to start pulling bolts out of boxes. And Kate is going to get a workout. So we have snowflakes in black. Oh, these snowmen are so cute. Maybe we look overhead. What is that? Nope. I think we look forward. What do you think? I think forward is better. Let me know what you think. Is forward better? I'm going to go forward until you tell me. Okay. Look at that. Super cute. So we have this, and you can see the scale of these little super cute snowmen, and we have it in a variety of colors. We have it in red and an off-white. And then we're going to go back to those snowflakes. So with the snowflakes, we have them in red and green and cream or an off-white. We will be doing half yard and fat quarter bundles. Let me know if you need something specific. We'd be more than happy to hook you up with that. And then we have the white. Really, really nice. Okay, now we're gonna hop over and grab the next box. This is exciting, don't you think? It's super exciting. You're getting to see it right here. So we have some tossed trees with some snowflakes in there, okay? So that's a black background. And then we have it with a red background. And this would work also with, if you have any of Deb's previous collections where she has like the red truck or the boots with the plaid, like that all works. We might even have some of that boot. This green. And then off-white. And then we have some plaid. And I love this hand-drawn plaid. So it's just, you know, it's a little artsy. Deb is one of the last designers to hand paint all of her lines, which is super fun. That's actually what Kim Schaefer does as well. But Kim's not with Moda, she's with Andover. All right, and then we have, we have some pine cones on some greenery. Ooh, and this is a fun scenic. So this is a really nice scenic. So we have a snowman and birds, bird houses, trees. There we go. And then we have that scenic on a light background. And then we have a modeled, marbled, so this is a printed solid, this is not a Bella solid. So Deb was lucky enough to get her own coordinates, modeled coordinates for this line. So we have white and black and red and green. Ooh, And final box. These are some beautiful cardinals. Small scale, dancing around. This is on a black background. And then we have more of the pine cones on the greenery. Pine cones on the greenery on a light green background. And then we're back to the birds. The birds on a white background, off-white. Birds on a green background here. And then we kind of have like a, it's not a toile. It's like a damask. What do you think? Let's give it a name. So this is white on red. And then the other two are more tonal. So we have a green on green. This looks like wrapping paper. And then the white on white, or the dark off-white on off-white. And that is Winter Friends, my friends. We have some pre-cuts of this line, and the pre-cuts of this line, we do have the jelly rolls, the charm packs, and the layer cakes. We have some patterns from Coach House Designs. So this one had been, any of these that I'm showing you, we'd be more than happy to kit up for you, so just let us know. This one is Friends of the Forest. Then we have Among Friends. And if we're going to look at these kind of side by side here, so you can see how they're similar and different. So they both use the panel, and this one here has the panel in the center, okay? And then this one has the panel part offset. This has a dark background, and this has a light background. I'm sure we could also do these reversed. So this we could do dark, and this we could do light. Let us know how we can help if you wanted to make one of those. And then a more classic piecing one, this Winter Stars pattern is, you guessed it, layer cake friendly. So this particular quilt finishes 58 by 66, and it features a layer cake and some extra yardage. So let us know if we can help kit that up for you. As I had mentioned, we are going to be doing fat quarter and half yard bundles of this. Please let us know. We typically cut 2 fat quarter bundles and then 2 half yard bundles, so that that second half yard bundle can be cut down if needed. But let us know if you already want one, because then we can add it to our cutting list when we cut it, hopefully, cross your fingers, tomorrow morning. All right. So now let's take a peek at, what else are we going to look at? We are going to look at the balance of the antler quilt design things that we have in store. So remember I said we were going to take a peek at them, and we got to look at some of the layer cake designs. But we're like feeling some Doug love today. So Doug's from Minneapolis, and he's a great designer. And we have these 3 layer cake patterns that we showed you. The marble, which is behind me, the limon, and the carrot. Edgewood is his latest pattern. And we also have the papers. We have ordered a whole bunch. When we first got it in, we just got a couple of each. But we have a whole bunch of these tablets in place, because if you wanted to make like a queen size, I think you need 4 of these. So there are 42 pages in each of these books, and well, I haven't done the math. So I can help you in store, letting you know how many pads you need to go along with whatever size you want to make. But this is sized from lap all the way up to queen, and Doug sizes his queens quite large, so his queen is 91 by 104. Other fun things that we have from Doug, we have a super sweet Frosty Friends, and I don't know, I think this could be super cute to use with the Winter Friends collection. What do you think, Kate? She's nodding. She says she thinks it'd be super fun. So And then color-wise, it would be a little bit more like this, or you could kind of fussy cut how you did it. I also think it could be interesting to have a black background and then have white and red and green snowmen. Stargazer, this one is super, super fun. This came out a few years ago. We have Doug's rulers here for simple simple folded corner rulers. So both in the regular and that size. Some of my favorite table topper books, Table-tastic 2 and 3. And I love that they are spiral bound because it makes it really, really simple to use them. So each of them has 20 different patterns in them. So very useful, very versatile, very good. It's an economical way of buying your patterns. Stashtastic 2 book. This is, he purchased the rights from Martingale, which is super cool. And this is a quilt book made mostly from fat quarters, but also from other things. And there's 21 different things in here, 12 different patterns. And then, of course, we have the Chatsworth pattern and foundation papers that we did a quilt along with a year ago. Has it been that long, Kate? It's been that long. Or maybe we just finished it up like in February or something. It hasn't been that far. So you've been here. You've been here. So, okay, it hasn't been that long. Time is just flying left and right and to and fro. So that is what we have there from Doug. Oh, and we are super excited because we know that Doug has a new book coming out with GE Designs for panels. And yes, we are going to be getting that book as soon as it comes out. So we are super excited about that book, and we hope you are too. And what else do we have today? Well, ooh, this is a fun one. We have another, this is just a little fun trinket. So Nantucket Summers by Camille is going to be coming sooner than later. And we just got the sailboat and sewing machine charms. Isn't that adorable? So these are available. The set is $11.99. We don't have a billion, so if this was your jam, you're going to want to hook up and get them soon. Do not wait. And then this super, super cute coin purse. So we sold out of the glam bags super quick. Frank was actually able to reorder them. So he said they were allocated. Oh, I'm tearing the thing. But I want to show you this super cute pouch. So the super cute pouch, it's like a mini version of the glam bag. And so it's this really nice vinyl with this really nice zipper. And, you know, the other option would be, if you wanted to, you could also take apart these little fun glam bags and make something more customized if you had wanted to. But I think it is completely fine and exciting to use it just as is. So, and I love the little zipper pull on it. This coin purse is $8.99 and the charms are $11.99, and they are on our live page with our Must Sew TV for today. So it was kind of a quick show today. We often go longer, but we got one line of fabric. We are going to be doing our Tim Holtz Club next Wednesday, and we will be featuring the blue palette. So that's super exciting. We also are going to be rolling out some of the 2 different kits for the Tim Holtz seasonal palette. We have been restocking and restocking and restocking the Tim Holtz. We have another order in to be able to get things restocked. So we're so excited that you like all of that. If you like Tim Holtz and you didn't know we had a Tim Holtz palette program, come in and check it out. It is at 10:30 in the morning or 6:30 at night on next Wednesday. So that'll be super fun. We hope you can join us. Does anyone have any questions today before we have, oh, Linda wants to know, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Yes. Yes, Linda, I'm going to get you the link for this right here. It's on our page for our show. So those are right there. I would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. We invite you to come and hang out with us on Saturday. I'll be here, Kate will be here, Heidi, Denise, Frank will be here, and we will have lots of fun. We'll have drawings to be able to, for free stuff, that can be super fun, and maybe some chocolate or two that you'll be able to sneak up and taste some of that. And then the big thing is that when you come in store, we'll be giving you a $5 gift card for a future purchase with any purchase of $25 or more. So as a thank you for sharing in our 19 years. I would like to thank you for tuning in tonight. If I missed anything, I'll be going through the notes and checking those to be able to comment to you. You can send us a message, give us a call, stop on in, and we would love to chat with you, and we would love to help you get started on your next project. Until next time, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.